first place.
And spend all this time and energy.
And money. There's a lot of money that is used there. So.
And then as much as they're saying that funding doesn't influence, it does.
It does. Funding
because if you withdraw your funding or you cut your funding, then the court has no fund. So
and also, how can they make sure you pay?
Exactly.
Like, okay, let's say you're a tier 2 country. If you don't pay, do they kick you out? Like, what's the rule? They should kick you out.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, do they attach
They
government property? Like,
need in future,
They come and just take the president's helicopter for the last 3 years. Because even those state reports that they're supposed to send, they don't send. Like, I think there's no country that's up to date with their state reports. So why are we?
And what Neema said is actually true. Why can't they issue the sanctions or
But
what?
you know,
They don't
Am I
have
imposed
sanctions
sanctions
affect
states?
normal people, you know that.
In fact, I had sandwich. Yes, I was sandwiched by Kenyan lady. Brenda, Sharon.
This week, I really liked the session on... Sorry. I need to grow up. Sorry. This week I really liked the session on strategic litigation and timeliness. So we're talking about how to make sure our matters are timely and how to know when to institute a case, when not to institute a case. And it was very applicable to me because my project case may not be timely, but then it also gave me the idea of maybe creating timeliness. Like if there might not be organic hype, but you can create hype around your matter, or alternatively just do your matter in secret and then create hype around the decision that follows, particularly for super contentious issues. So that was very eye-opening for me, and yeah, it gave me something to kind of peg my practicum on, and hopefully I'll be able to apply what I've learned and make a difference.
So what are the basic steps when it comes to litigating at the court? I have condensed them into one track, but you essentially have filing of the case. That's the actual process by which you file your papers. At the court, this is either physical or it can be electronic. So the court allows electronic filing. And then the next important stage when you come and look at the rules are preliminary review by the registrar. So after you filed your case, if you have made certain technical or procedural omissions, your case may not be registered because the registrar has the discretion to say you forgot to attach X document, or we require the further information before we register your case.
Week 2 has been quite intense. I'm happy to have met quite a number of personalities from Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania who have taught us a number of issues from the region on human rights and the law. And I must say this week has been quite thrilling. The program has exposed me to different members from the different East African countries, their background and their culture and how they practice the law and human rights, which has widened my perspective on how I see the practice of law and human rights in East Africa. And I can't wait to go home to put this thing at work.
I was requested by the institution organizing the East African Emerging Advocates Public Interest training to introduce to them the working of the African human rights system, which in brief involves the African human rights architecture, or rather the institutions established by African countries to monitor, promote and protect human rights in Africa.
It's been a very, very exciting program. I was mentioning to several people that it's the only program I know of its kind that is able to sequester a class for this period of time and to really ensure that they dedicate sufficient time to the program. It's also been a very interesting group of enthusiastic and a diverse crowd with lots of ideas, and positive, generally very positive and optimistic.
However, for me, the biggest lesson from this week is the fact that right now I know I have been empowered with the knowledge and skills to practice in different African courts outside the Kenyan jurisdiction, which is something I did not know at the beginning, but right now I feel confident. I feel like I have the skills, I have the knowledge, and I definitely have the courage to take on any case that will lead me to go to the African Court or the African Commission.
Kwa hiyo hii program ni nzuri na tunaomba tena endelee kuongeza wigo kwa watu wengi kuja kusoma, nchi nyingine ziongezeke ili Afrika iweze kunufaika zaidi kwa program hizi. Asante.
But otherwise I found the students very active and conscious of their duties and serious in their work. That's what I would say about the program this year around.